Most people think you need an engineering degree, a contractor's license, or a big construction company to make money in this industry. The truth is, some people are earning extra income with a single machine, solving one problem, and getting paid project by project. Stay until the end, because the final machine on this list costs less than many smartphones, yet it's one of the easiest ways to start earning from construction projects. And one of the machines coming up is helping contractors finish jobs in a fraction of the time, which is exactly why demand is growing so fast. Construction is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and small contractors find customers every day through Google, Facebook Marketplace, and local service platforms. Many of the machines you'll see today can be started with a surprisingly small investment while serving markets that already exist. Before we begin, comment below and tell me which construction business you would start if you had an extra $2,000 to invest. If you want links or full details on where to get these machines, just comment "I'm ready" and I'll share the complete list with you. Let's start with number 12.
This video is just for informational and educational purposes only. We do not guarantee income or results. Success depends on individual efforts, skills, and market conditions.
Number 12. Asphalt crack sealing machine. Most people drive over this problem every day and never realize there's money sitting right inside it. The asphalt crack sealing machine helps solve a problem that property managers, warehouse owners, apartment complexes, and parking lot operators deal with constantly. Small pavement cracks quickly become expensive potholes, which is why preventive maintenance remains in demand year after year. Using it is surprisingly simple. You heat a specialized sealant inside the machine until it becomes liquid. Then you guide the hose along the damaged area and fill the crack evenly. As the material cools, it hardens into a flexible barrier that helps prevent water from causing further damage. A few minutes of work can add years to the life of the pavement. Getting started typically requires an investment between $600 and $1,200. Let's look at the numbers. If you seal just 100 linear meters of cracks in a day and charge a modest $5 per meter, that's $500 per day. Work only 12 days per month, and you're looking at roughly $6,000 per month. Operators charging closer to $10 per meter can potentially reach $10,000 to $12,000 per month with consistent projects. The demand is easy to verify. Property management companies advertise pavement maintenance contracts on Google. Commercial facilities regularly hire local contractors through Facebook Marketplace, and maintenance service providers actively market these jobs on LinkedIn and local business directories. Many contractors already build recurring annual contracts around this service because cracks reappear over time and need regular attention. And the next machine earns money in places where even full-size construction equipment can't reach. Number 11. Hydraulic Spider Mini Crane. A machine that fits through a doorway can sometimes charge more than a machine 10 times its size. The hydraulic spider mini crane serves a niche that keeps growing as contractors work in tighter urban spaces. Glass installers, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning companies, industrial maintenance crews, and renovation contractors often need lifting power where traditional cranes simply cannot operate. Watching it work is impressive. Its stabilizing legs spread outward like a spider, creating a solid base even on limited surfaces. Once positioned, the telescopic boom lifts heavy loads with precision. Because many models run on electricity, they can work indoors without exhaust fumes, making them useful inside commercial buildings and renovation projects. Depending on lifting capacity, these machines generally sell for $2,000 to $5,000. A realistic scenario could be one technical lifting job per day at $400. Complete just 15 workdays per month, and revenue reaches about $6,000 monthly. Higher complexity projects often command $800 per day, creating a potential range of $6,000 to $12,000 per month. The market is active right now. Commercial glass installers advertise projects on Facebook. Renovation contractors source specialty operators through Google business profiles, and industrial service providers frequently post equipment needs on LinkedIn. In many cities, finding a spider crane operator is surprisingly difficult, which keeps competition low and rates strong. The next opportunity costs far less than most smartphones, yet it taps into one of the biggest home improvement trends right now. Number 10. Decorative texture spray gun. Sometimes the smallest machine on the list creates the biggest surprise. The decorative texture spray gun is becoming popular because textured walls are showing up everywhere, from custom homes to boutique hotels and modern apartment renovations. Homeowners, designers, and remodeling contractors all want decorative finishes that make ordinary walls stand out. The process is easy to picture. You pour plaster, stucco, or texture material into the hopper, connect an air compressor, pull the trigger, and a controlled spray covers the surface. Different techniques create effects like orange peel, knockdown texture, or decorative finishes that would take much longer by hand. One reason people love this business is the low startup cost, usually between $50 and $200. Now consider the earning potential. Complete just one textured room per day at $300, and 5 jobs per week can generate about $6,000 per month. Many professionals charge closer to $500 per room, pushing monthly revenue toward $8,000 to $10,000 without needing a large crew. Demand is easy to spot. Home renovation videos on YouTube, interior design projects on Instagram, and local remodeling requests on Facebook Marketplace constantly showcase textured finishes. Thousands of homeowners are actively upgrading plain walls, and many contractors already earn consistent income providing these specialty applications. Before number 9, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We are aiming to reach 50,000 subscribers, and your support truly makes the difference. Number 9. Mini hammer crusher for construction debris. What if a pile of broken concrete could become a second paycheck instead of a disposal bill? The mini hammer crusher for construction debris helps contractors solve one of the most frustrating parts of remodeling and demolition projects. Construction companies, renovators, and property owners constantly need ways to get rid of concrete, bricks, and block waste without spending a fortune on hauling and landfill fees. The machine works through a fast-spinning rotor fitted with heavy hammers. As chunks of debris enter the chamber, they're smashed repeatedly until they become usable gravel. Material that once required transportation suddenly becomes valuable fill or sub-base material ready for another project. Most units can be purchased for somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000. Here's a conservative example. Charge $500 for an on-site crushing job and complete only 3 projects per week. That works out to roughly $6,000 per month. Operators handling larger projects at around $1,000 per job can realistically reach $10,000 to $12,000 monthly, especially when they also sell the crushed material afterward. The business model already exists in the real world. Small demolition contractors advertise these services on Facebook, recycling companies generate leads through Google, and construction groups regularly discuss debris reduction solutions on industry forums. Rising landfill costs are also pushing more builders toward recycling material directly on site. And the next machine solves a daily construction problem that wastes hours of labor when the wrong equipment is missing. Number 8. Self-loading mini dumper with tilting hopper. One of the biggest profit killers on a construction site isn't building anything, it's moving material around. The self-loading mini dumper with tilting hopper was built for jobs where wheelbarrows are too slow and full-size dump trucks cannot fit. Backyard contractors, remodelers, landscapers, and small construction crews constantly need a faster way to move dirt, gravel, sand, and debris through tight spaces. Operating it is straightforward. The front-loading bucket scoops material directly from the ground. Once loaded, the machine carries the material across rough terrain, narrow pathways, or sloped surfaces. When it reaches the destination, the hydraulic hopper tilts forward and unloads everything in seconds. One operator can move material that would normally require multiple workers. Entry-level models start around $1,300, while larger versions can cost up to $3,200. Let's run conservative numbers. If you rent the machine with an operator for $250 per day and work just 20 days per month, that's roughly $5,000 monthly revenue. Operators charging closer to $450 per day can realistically generate between $8,000 and $9,000 per month during busy seasons. You can see the demand everywhere. Contractors advertise excavation and backyard projects on Facebook Marketplace, landscapers promote services on Instagram, and local builders constantly search for labor-saving equipment through Google. Many small job sites simply don't have room for larger machinery, creating a reliable market for compact equipment like this. The next machine opens the door to an entirely different industry, where pallets, inventory, and warehouse space turn into profit opportunities. Number 7. Battery-powered electric mini forklift. A single broken forklift can bring an entire warehouse operation to a halt. That's exactly why the battery-powered electric mini forklift stays in demand among warehouses, logistics centers, e-commerce businesses, and industrial facilities. Inventory always needs to be moved, pallets always need to be stacked, and many businesses need temporary lifting support without buying additional equipment. Picture the process. The operator slides the forks under a pallet, lifts it smoothly using the hydraulic controls, then transports it across the facility. Because it's powered by rechargeable batteries, it works quietly indoors without fumes or fuel costs. It handles heavy loads, while remaining compact enough for smaller workspaces. Depending on capacity and battery size, these machines usually cost between $1,500 and $5,000. A realistic example would be renting the machine with an operator for $100 per day. At 20 workdays per month, that's about $2,000 monthly revenue. Higher-paying warehouse contracts at $250 per day can push earnings toward $5,000 per month, and recurring monthly agreements can create even more stable income. The opportunity is backed by real demand. Small warehouses advertise staffing and equipment needs on LinkedIn. E-commerce sellers expand operations through Amazon and Shopify, and logistics companies frequently look for temporary support during peak seasons. Many growing businesses need forklift services long before they're ready to purchase their own equipment. The next machine tackles one of the most labor-intensive jobs in residential construction and does it in a fraction of the time. Number 6. Mini mortar spraying machine. Speed becomes extremely valuable when builders are racing against project deadlines. The mini mortar spraying machine helps contractors apply wall coatings much faster than traditional hand methods. Residential builders, plastering contractors, developers, and renovation crews all need smooth wall finishes, and labor shortages are making efficient equipment more important than ever. Using it feels almost like painting on a larger scale. Mortar is loaded into the machine, then a pumping system pushes the mixture through a hose under steady pressure. As the operator moves the nozzle across the wall, the coating spreads evenly across the surface. Large areas that normally take an entire crew can be covered much faster. You can typically find these machines priced between $600 and $2,000. Here's a practical scenario. Charge just $4 per square meter and complete 200 square meters of wall coating in a day. That's $800 daily revenue. Working only 12 days each month could generate around $9,600 monthly. Operators charging closer to $8 per square meter can potentially exceed $15,000 per month on larger projects. The market is already there. Residential construction projects are advertised daily on Facebook, builders source subcontractors through Google, and local contractor groups regularly discuss labor-saving solutions. Many professionals still apply mortar by hand, creating opportunities for operators who can finish jobs faster. If you're enjoying this list and want more real business machines, practical side hustles, and garage business ideas, make sure you're subscribed. New opportunities are coming every week. Number 5. Mini power trowel for concrete floor finishing. The difference between an amateur concrete floor and a professional one often comes down to a single piece of equipment. The mini power trowel for concrete floor finishing is used by contractors, garage builders, warehouse owners, and flooring specialists who need smooth, durable concrete surfaces. Fresh concrete is everywhere, but achieving a clean professional finish requires the right timing and the right machine. Here's how it works. Once the concrete begins to set, the operator guides the machine across the surface. Underneath, rotating blades glide over the concrete, smoothing imperfections, sealing pores, and compacting the top layer. As it moves, the floor develops the polished appearance that clients expect from professional work. Machines in this category generally cost between $1,500 and $4,000. The numbers can be attractive. If you charge a conservative $2 per square meter and finish 250 square meters in a day, that's $500 daily revenue. Complete 15 projects per month, and you could generate around $7,500 monthly. Operators charging $5 per square meter on larger surfaces can realistically earn $10,000 to $15,000 per month. Demand remains strong because concrete work never stops. Contractors advertise slab projects on Facebook Marketplace. Commercial builders source finishing specialists through Google, and epoxy flooring installers constantly need properly prepared surfaces. Warehouses, garages, patios, and workshops all depend on quality concrete finishing before they can be used. And the next machine proves that sometimes the simplest tool on a job site can quietly create some of the most consistent income. Number 4. Manual guillotine shear for brick and pavers. Not every profitable machine needs a motor, fuel, or electricity to make money. The manual guillotine shear for brick and pavers solves a problem that landscapers, paver installers, and masonry contractors face every day. Decorative patios, walkways, driveways, and outdoor living spaces all require clean cuts, and customers immediately notice when those cuts are poorly done. Using it is simple but satisfying. You place a brick or paver beneath the blade, line up the cut, then pull down the long handle. The leverage multiplies your force and the material splits cleanly. No sparks, no dust clouds, and no noisy cutting wheels. Just a straight, professional cut ready for installation. A basic unit can often be purchased for $300, while larger models may cost up to $500. The earnings come from the installation work it supports. If you complete one small paver project per day and charge $100 for precision cutting and finishing services, that's around $2,000 per month, working only 20 days. Contractors handling larger decorative projects can realistically generate $3,000 to $5,000 monthly from jobs where clean cuts increase the overall project value. The market remains strong because outdoor living spaces continue to grow in popularity. Homeowners search for patio contractors on Google, landscaping companies showcase projects on Instagram, and local installers generate leads through Facebook Marketplace. One poorly cut paver can ruin the appearance of an entire project, which is why professionals continue investing in tools that improve quality. The next machine may look ordinary at first glance, but it's one of the most important tools behind high-quality finishing work. Number 3. Portable mortar and cement mixer. A bad mix can ruin an entire construction project before it even begins. That's why the portable mortar and cement mixer remains a valuable tool for contractors applying micro cement, specialty mortars, finishing adhesives, and decorative coatings. Builders, renovation crews, and finishing specialists all depend on consistent mixing to deliver professional results. The process is easy to understand. You load the materials into the mixing container, switch on the machine, and rotating paddles begin blending everything together. Within minutes, the mixture becomes smooth and uniform, no heavy hand mixing, no uneven consistency, and far less physical effort. Getting started usually requires an investment of only $150 to $350. The machine itself is often part of a larger service package rather than a standalone rental. For example, if improved productivity allows you to complete just one additional micro cement project worth $300 each week, that's an extra $1,200 per month. Contractors who regularly handle specialty finishing work can add $2,000 to $4,000 monthly by increasing efficiency and completing more jobs. Demand comes directly from the growing popularity of decorative finishes. Home improvement projects appear daily on YouTube. Renovation contractors market services through Facebook, and interior finishing specialists actively promote projects on Instagram. Many successful contractors use machines like this simply because consistent mixing helps reduce costly mistakes. The next machine is one of the most familiar pieces of equipment in construction, yet it still creates reliable income year after year. Number 2. Electric Mini Concrete Mixer. If you've ever watched a house extension, backyard project, or renovation being built, you've probably seen one of these spinning nearby. The electric mini concrete mixer is a staple tool for builders, independent contractors, homeowners, and small construction crews. Concrete remains one of the most commonly used building materials in the world, which means equipment that helps prepare it continues to stay relevant. Operating it couldn't be much simpler. Aggregate, cement, water, and sand are loaded into the rotating drum. As the drum turns, the ingredients blend together into a uniform mix. Once ready, the concrete can be poured exactly where it's needed. The machine saves time, reduces waste, and produces far more consistent results than mixing by hand. Depending on capacity, these mixers typically cost between $250 and $1,500. Many owners generate income through rentals. Renting the mixer for $25 per day and keeping it booked for 20 days each month produces around $500 monthly. Higher capacity units renting for $50 per day can bring in $1,000 per month, and bundling them with other construction equipment can increase total earnings significantly. The demand is backed by constant construction activity. Contractors advertise projects on Facebook Marketplace. Homeowners search for equipment rentals through Google, and local builders frequently need temporary mixers rather than purchasing new ones. Small projects happen every day, and many require affordable rental equipment. The final machine on this list doesn't help build structures directly, but without it, many projects can't even get started. Number 1. Portable low-power electric generator. The moment electricity disappears on a job site, productivity disappears with it. That's exactly why the portable low-power electric generator continues to be one of the most practical machines for contractors, builders, event organizers, and mobile service businesses. Construction projects often take place where power isn't available yet, and even established sites experience outages that stop work instantly. Using one is straightforward. Fill it with fuel, start the engine, and the generator begins producing stable electricity. Power tools, lighting equipment, mixers, chargers, and other essential devices can keep running regardless of local power conditions. It becomes the backup plan that keeps projects moving. Small models can be found for around $350, while larger versions typically reach $700. The income model is simple. Rent the generator at $50 per day and keep it working for 20 days each month, and that's about $1,000 monthly revenue. Units earning $80 per day can generate roughly $1,600 per month, while owners with multiple generators can scale those numbers considerably. The demand is already proven. Contractors regularly search for equipment rentals on Google. Event organizers source temporary power solutions through Facebook, and rural construction projects frequently depend on portable generators. One common industry reality is that many contractors rent generators repeatedly because buying one doesn't always make financial sense for occasional projects. And that's it. 12 construction machines that can help ordinary people enter a massive industry without needing years of experience or a large construction company. Notice something interesting? None of these machines require a construction degree. None require owning a large company. Every one of them simply solves a problem that contractors face every day. And that's usually where the money is. Now I'm curious, which of these 12 machines would you choose if you had a budget of $2,000 today? Let me know in the comments below. I read every comment and I'd love to hear your answer. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to Garage Profits because I've already got another list of business machines that most people have never heard of. But some owners are using them to generate impressive income from home, workshops, and small businesses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.